Yo. Welcome back to another episode of Perspectives with Big Bro. I'm your host, comedian Lonnie.
And I'm the Flash.
How you feeling, black man?
Hey, man, what's up, man? We doing it once again. What's going on with you?
Hey, man, hanging in there. It's
getting a little chilly.
Boy, it's getting chilly, so you know what that means. They in between leases.
somebody needs somewhere to go.
Mm-hmm. You need to add before you meet old shorty. Did you just renew or you in between? Where you at in your lease situation? Because I'm telling you, every time I meet them, they in between leases. So I hope that is not the fate for you, my brother. I want better for you. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. What them folks talking about? Anything going on in the world that, you know, before we get into what we going to get into?
Hey, man, shoot. Everybody still mad about Kamala.
Yeah.
They still mad about Trumpy.
Yeah. You know, that'll brew back up about, like, January. Once he get in there about the inauguration, we'll hear some old, like, big arguments and stuff. This your fault, that fault, and all kind of shit. At this point, I'm over it now.
Some big head hoe.
Mm-hmm. Some big head hoe. So let's start with the first video we got for y'all. This video is 5 minutes, but we just gonna play about a minute 30. So we gonna play the whole thing.
It won't work. You want to make him love like y'all love, act like y'all act, be like y'all be, do like y'all do. Man can't do it like that. And the problem is, most of y'all grew up in homes and you ain't never seen how a man act. You never seen how a man respond to nothing. And so you out there thinking you understand and you know just based off of what TikTok saying and men on TikTok saying and everybody saying, you have no idea. Sit down, be quiet, and let the man that truly loves you love you. Not based on your terms, on his. He know what he doing. Stop trying to control him or manipulate him to be like you. No, we're two different beings. And if you really want a success in your relationship, let the man be the man. And if he love you, he'll sacrifice for you. That's a fact. If he don't, he won't. He won't do like what I'm doing. He won't get up without you. You don't have to push me to get out of bed. I'm just gonna get up anyway. Why? Because I got work to do. Why? Because I got sacrifices to make. There are obligations that I'm not running from. That's why.
How you feel about that?
Hey, man, he's 100% spot on. Like, he's 100% spot on. Like, is.
Yeah.
And, you know, oftentimes when I talk to women and, you know, women, it's true. Women want us to love like how they love. Mm-hmm. But I say our love is different.
Yeah.
Our love is more based on responsibility and duty. We don't get butterflies. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We know, like, hey, if I want to be with you, I know, and I want a family with you, I know these bills got to get paid. Mm-hmm. So I know I got to put my best foot forward to actually put the work in. I can't knock all of them out, but I'm going to try to get close. Mm-hmm. Like, that's why they got the honeydew list and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm going to try to be my best to be who I'm supposed to be.
Yeah. It's always funny because I've been in this argument multiple times of like, no, like you need to like do this, be my da-da-da. And we've talked about this. I feel like it's always dangerous for a man to love the way a woman loves. Mm-hmm. I feel like a whole lot of stuff in society will be getting messed up. You will have way more killings and shootings and this and that. Sorry for the TikToks, but I know y'all can't say that. But you know what I'm saying? It's just too much.
But that's why you have so many of them. The kids next day, they're crashing out.
Yeah.
That's why so many. Because they operate in emotion and not logic. Mm-hmm. It's like they operate and everything's feeling based. I feel like he disrespected me. What do you mean? Well, because he said something I didn't like. No, he just has a different opinion. Well, his tone was different.
Mm-hmm. The way he said
it. You know what I'm saying? Just like I said, Snowfall. Because you don't like the way another talk. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So oftentimes, you know, that trickles over to our love life. We love differently. And the way we see love and the way we view love is different. Like, to us, love is an action verb. I'm showing you I love you because I'm here. Mm-hmm. I'm showing you I love you because I'm waking up every day, not only for you or because of you. I'm waking up doing this because of me, because this is who I am as a person.
And before we even recorded, Blair was down here talking to us, and she was just kind of like talking about dating and like, oh, going on dates is so fun, and it's like it's this amazing thing. And this is like slightly off topic, but it's gonna all coincide. But like,
And I was like, for who?
exactly. And I'm like, it ain't nothing but work for us. Like it's work from the moment we make the connection and ask like, yo, you trying to go out? We gotta think of the play, gotta pay for the play. We got you, and you want this to be the romantic thing. So now we gotta go above. I gotta get in my creative bag of love and
Just to show you.
the court. Now I get it. That's just how things have been for the time. Court and whatever. However, it's like. So for my birthday, I didn't do anything. All of that stuff was taken care of for me. So I was the quote unquote woman, we'll say, in my birthday. So I got to experience
it was your day.
And I was like, oh, this is why y'all love this. I see why most of y'all are addicted to dating. Y'all are serial dater. Who the hell wouldn't want somebody who gonna call them up? I'm coming to get you. I'm gonna take you to this place.
Because you deserve it.
And all you gotta do, show up.
That's why I said a lot of these people are actually in relationships. It's like they're not in relationships because they love a person. They're in relationships because they're available. It's like the availability clause. Like, who's available for this? You know what I'm saying?
And I'm like, shit, me too. Like, so part of me be like, okay, I'll be understanding why the women be acting the way they act. Cause I'm like, I guess shit, if motherfucker pampered me and came up, did everything I needed, shit, I'm gonna have 18 of y'all lined up. Girl, for Eric, this gonna be my fool girl. This gonna be my girl. This gonna be the girl that I need a ride from. This gonna be, and I think that's the thing in today's how to see more women with different dudes. Yeah.
Until they like you.
Yeah.
See, here's the crazy thing. Now, they'll date all these guys until they like you. And they will be like, okay, now I like you. You should like me too. At the same point that I like you. Because, you know, like, we're not going to like each other at the same time. So they be like, okay, I don't sacrifice hanging out with these other guys because I like you. Listen to how that sounds. I done sacrifice running the streets with them because I like you. Since I'm not running the street with the other 18, now I need you to be all the 18. And when you can't equate or live up to the billing of being the 18, now I feel like I've settled for you. That's why it says it's not good for women to do a lot of dating. Like, hypothetically, it's not good for men to have a lot of sex. Because you're trying to find all of these people into one person.
And you come with all these preloaded experiences, both sexual or just dating, like you were saying on the women's side. So, and then you try to just jumble it up into one person.
Do one person.
Until you find the one person, and it's like...
And the thing is, that's why a motherfucker be 45 years old in the single ministry.
But
I'm waiting on my person.
First off, the fact that the single ministry is growing in any church at the rate it is alarming.
And it's so crazy. You have a singles ministry at church full of women. It says a lot.
What does it say to you?
What the hell are y'all preaching?
Yeah. What message y'all?
You have a lot of broke single people. I mean, broke not only in money, but in emotion. Whole bunch of these people be here every Sunday for 20 years.
But and we talk about this, and I kind of attribute that to just like pastors skewing to women led.
Because like pastors tell you they were the money at women and children, because the women gonna have to bring their children to church. But the problem is when then these children get older, then they leave. And they don't come back. You know what I'm saying? and their idealism of the word is warped.
Yeah.
So they can't lean to their own understanding because they don't understand it. It's love mama, love her, love these women, do right by her, and if you do right by her, God gonna bless you.
Yeah.
That's why we hear stuff like, if you don't take care of your kids, God gonna get you. But God ain't gonna get you for having the kid out of wedlock.
I'm trying to tell you.
I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying.
Nah, you ain't never lied.
I'm just
never lied.
I'm just saying, like, wait a minute.
They be treating it like one sin greater than, or you know what I'm saying? One is a sin and the other one just.
But the sin that's always dealing with men are always, even though we have, our consequence going to be a little different than theirs. Mm-hmm. And that's why, and they know it.
Yeah.
So if you don't show up, it means like, okay, you did all this to get me. Now you're not showing up. Because now you're not acting like boyfriend 17. Just saying.
Yeah. Speaking of boyfriend 17, I know y'all have seen this clip and y'all know we was gonna talk about it. So without further ado, the clip of the week, I'll call it.
Really feeling you. It's the ones we don't like. We make them do it all.
So he ain't like your husband.
I ain't trying to embarrass my husband even more on the internet, but he was a simp and I seen the opportunity and I took it.
Well, I'm saying what his qualities was.
I mean, for one, he accepted the fact that I have 3 kids.
So you got 3 kids too?
I don't know if y'all remember. We said weeks back. If you don't have a plan,
If you don't have a plan for yourself, somebody can have a plan for you. I told you.
and this video, is glaringly loud on that.
Because she said, because she was the one that I recall said she divorced her husband because he didn't hold his end of the bargain to paying all the bills for her.
And the whole, that's just one little clip. Every clip that they posted of the girl it's crazy. It's always
Yeah, because she said, because my boy Bank say, what you bring? She say, what's between my legs?
and she don't get no head. She don't get no head. I caught that part. I had turned the volume like, what? Because in my mind, if you are the woman that she is talking about, that type of woman who like she don't touch a bill, she don't pay a bill, as soon as he go broke, she out the door. Like, I'm thinking that you are superwoman in the house. I'm thinking you going above and beyond. You cook, clean, as soon as your nigga get you the piece. I'm thinking you are like the light at the end of, you remember Pulp Fiction, the gold briefcase? I'm thinking you're that. He got you out the briefcase.
Lord.
That's what I'm thinking. But
crazy.
everything she said, it was just like, nah, I don't do that. I don't do that.
But that's how, honestly, when I talk to like the women I know, that's how they all sound. It's like they all want to live this. I want to live a soft girl life.
Yeah, that's the thing now.
I want to be put up. But you know the ones who be cheating the most?
Cool.
The ones that's put up. Because I know, never mind. Telling folk business. I'm saying though, because the itemized the devil playground.
Yep. And as I start meeting more like married people, I'm even seeing more of the stuff that you was telling me, like folks who, a lot of folks who out all the time, they ain't really happy with their situation at home.
Oh, they hate home.
Like it's just this miserable place, so they always trying to escape.
Yeah, just like people do a lot of dating. You know, when people do a lot of dating, I'm gonna tell you, be honest with you, COVID showed a lot. People do a lot of dating, right? Because you couldn't go nowhere.
Yep.
So it was just y'all.
Yep.
That's why it went 2 ways. You had a lot of babies. You had a lot of people divorced.
It's a spike.
The moment that damn door open, they say people go back outside, and people job back open. People got the hell on.
Yep.
Cause you know what though? Cause now you ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
It's fun when you outside. It's so fun when all you gotta do is show up.
You had the time of your life.
You put on the tightest dress. I'm sorry to tell you, it ain't gonna hit no different than she put the sweatpants on her dress. No more.
Teach his own. Teach his own.
I don't want to. But, and that's the problem.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very, boy, that COVID, boy, it was so many people that ain't make it out. Do you think that a lot of people were just like, I don't want to say like they got themselves into something and just like never really.
So here's what happens. Remember the shirt you used to have? You ain't gonna date me to death? Mm-hmm. So what happens is you meet somebody, you start dating them to death. Mm-hmm. Every weekend y'all are going on a new adventure. You're going here to this restaurant, going to that restaurant, all this other stuff. And then you can't go. So now we got to actually talk to each other without other activities. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you got to do it without other activities, now it's like this. Now we just got to talk. Mm-hmm. The silence is a little different.
Yeah. Yeah. And boy.
And then the thing is, you meet a person like a Tyrese, and he went all out on COVID. He was, the pastors were there, the singers were there, the orchestra was at the house, and soon she got a clear shot, she got the hell on. Cause don't none of that shit mean nothing. Mm-hmm. That's just sauce. They go back to my old head. A sacrifice, action verb. Me showing up for you. I ain't showing up because I'm getting something. Like a lot of men don't get nothing out of it. Mm-hmm. Ask your dude what he getting out of it. Oh, I tried a new restaurant too. That nigga ain't.
And unless he's Keith Lee, it's so funny, the perspective. Like, dating is not fun.
And the thing is, and now you got you a woman. You can date your woman. Mm-hmm. Ain't nothing wrong with dating your woman. Like, you guys are dating each other. Mm-hmm. That's the thing. It's nothing wrong with seeing each other. And dating doesn't mean always going somewhere. It's just like really seeing each other and spending time with each other.
Do you think it's become one-sided?
It's always become one-sided. Ever since dating has been framed. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Dating has not been a big thing. You know what I'm saying? Back in the days, men worked. You see a woman, she's working in school, XYZ. You meet her, you meet her parents. You say you like her, she like you. And now you guys trying to establish something. So that was the courting phase. Then you get married. Mm-hmm. It wasn't, you never heard of your grandma having 15 boyfriends and she was living with this guy for 2 years and this guy for 2 years. Then she met your granddaddy. You know what I'm saying? Your granddad said, come on, girl, I'm going to treat you better. That goes back to the thing that we saw earlier. The girl said she was married and left her marriage for a stud because the woman said that she was going to treat her better and love her better and do all of this stuff for her. Got with her for the girl who, the stud girl per se, you know what I'm saying, leave her for a man.
I know that one hurt. That one hurt. And them lesbians starting to tell us everything we need to know. They tired of dating y'all too.
Cause they know a lot of these girls really aren't into women. They just get into being taken care of.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that them homosexuals.
Yeah, they just into somebody taking care of them.
Yeah, them homosexuals.
Think about it. Every time you see a chick who be kind of on the fence, they always go get a girl, and the girl be going so over and beyond. She feel like she's so in love with this. Oh my God, she's taking care of me, and she's manning up to my kids. Sorry. She's manning up to help me take care of the kids and.
Girl,
I'm sorry. I didn't mean no. I'm sorry, y'all.
If he ain't mean it, I did. If he ain't mean it, I did.
I didn't mean that by it. I'm sorry. I'm good.
And this next video I got for y'all is comes from Party, Megan's old The ex-boyfriend.
Had the winner, we would have no more. The human race would die. If girls had to run down on and pursue them like, yo, listen, I think you gotta, the world will end. I would give it 100 years before life is done. Cause y'all don't be knowing what to do or say. It's so that when y'all like a nigga, y'all still pretend not to. Like, that's how crazy it is. Let me hear some woman game. Let me hear some woman game. What would you say to it that you want to get his attention? Y'all will be in a room with that you like, that you think is attractive, that you done sent to your group chat 100 times and not say nothing to that nigga. Hey, handsome, you smell nice and I like your teeth. Let me reverse this. So if a nigga walk up to you like, hey gorgeous, you smell good, and I like your teeth, y'all gonna be like, thanks.
I have said that before. Women and their game is definitely terrible.
But women ain't supposed to have game because they are the game, and you probably. Some people gonna say you supposed to be big game hunting. They're not. They're not the game, but like my boy say, you supposed to like who like you. A woman will show you that she's interested in what you got going on, and you ain't got to date her to death to do it. So a lot of those guys don't know that because women don't generally really like them. You know what I'm saying? Women kind of like what they got.
Yeah.
I tell people all the time, man, strip away what you got and see what you can get.
Yeah, and I think a lot of this is definitely one of the things like niggas, we don't never be paying attention to the truths and signals of women either. Like we just because we're more direct, more like straightforward, whereas a woman will do everything other.
And that's why they say stuff like, "Oh, I'm like a nigga because I'm so direct." That's the.
Yeah. Hold on, shorty, do wop.
You're not.
Hold on. Hold on. We and I agree with him with the race would end, but not on. It's just seemed. I would say because it just seemed like the women don't want to be with men anymore. That's why I would say. So even the getting together for procreation is like.
You think that? You think women don't want to be with men anymore?
Okay, I don't think that this is an actual truth. I think it's just like a little layer that just lays over society. Like it's just this attitude that more women have of like, I don't need a man at all. Now they'll go to a man for a baby, but I don't think that they necessarily want men in today's society.
Let me show you. I saw this thing. Like we hear that all the time. That rhetoric that women don't need men. Okay, women love to how that houses, right? 90% of the roofers in the world are men. 93% of the loggers, the guys who cut the wood, 93%. Plumbers, 97% of them are men. Mechanics, 92%. Carpenters, 92%. Coal miners, this is your fuel. 94% are men. Construction workers, 90% are men. Power linemen, 92%. Cement mason, 87%. Police officers, 85%. Oil rig workers, 91%. Iron workers, 92%. Firefighters, 95%. Garbage collectors, 87%. So this world we live in that we all need each other. But not often do you hear men saying we don't need women. We just love women differently, and women are saying they don't need us because they don't like the way we love them because we don't love the same way they love.
Which takes us back to the first video.
Yes. And the young lady said her dude was a simp because he was trying to come in and cover her and her 3 kids. Like, that's they really think about us.
Something to use.
Something to use.
Just a resource.
Yeah. And the thing is, it's kind of like, and because they're using us for our resources, and unfortunately we're using them for theirs too. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? For their intimacy.
Shit, that's it. And that's if you getting it.
If you're getting it. Because they hold it for hostage. Mm-hmm. Because they use it as, they weaponize intimacy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we see that a lot. There's so many.
See, they tell you, you got to take me here and romance me for you to get some romance.
Mm-hmm. Or if you would do this,
yes.
I will.
And then often, and then
conditional love.
And then when you hear that, right? Let's say here. Say if you meet her and she's had a long-term relationship and she had children. Mm-hmm. But this guy's never done these things for her. So when she get around me, she'll call it leveling up. You know what I mean? Which is fine. But you're giving me the same thing you gave him for far less. So you're gonna try to persuade me that you like me more than you like him.
And more than likely, you're definitely, and she's not even giving you the same thing. She's giving you less of her because whatever he did wrong, she coming in that area already blocked.
I mean, he took so much.
Yeah. So like you get less of a person. And I agree with you with that's why men shouldn't have a whole lot of sexual experience, girls shouldn't date a lot. Because it just like, it numbs you more and more. The more you go on, you just getting more and more numb. And so now I got to be a crackhead to get the high that I would have got the first time. You know what I'm saying? I got to go to the hard drugs now. So then, what niggas go do? Get either a good girl and then a crazy something on the side, or they dealing with just crazy off top. That's all they deal with.
So who you think gonna fare better? A dude dealing with a good girl with a crazy on the side, or just going crazy straight out?
No, you can't deal with crazy straight out. No, I don't think. Just because. No, I appreciate my peace too much. I would assume. Of course, there are niggas who like chaos for sure, but majority of men, I would assume that they want peace in their home.
Well, the reason I asked that question because if you got a good girl and something crazy on the side, the crazy on the side gonna take up so much energy that you can't even enjoy the good girl and the peace.
Yeah, I just don't think that nobody has enough time to deal with the crazy full on. And I'm not saying like crazy in just regular woman sense. I'm just saying like,
hey, like the girl from the skit from the baby mama.
Yeah, yeah. That's a good example. Carmen is her name in the Bad Baby Mama skits. It's just like those ones, the fun ones, but they're a little bit off. And I kind of consider some of the crazies in there as like a little bit of sex workers. They a little bit off. Like those who are like hypersexual, they're usually off or
but no though
things like that.
The sex workers don't really be off. They don't really be off because they understand they're working. The problem is when you don't know you're working.
Okay. Yeah. And I can see that. I can see even niggas thinking that they not patients or they not clients. You know what I'm saying? They thinking they're like, I'm.
Hey, when you understand who you what you are and what this is, the world's a better place.
So do you think it's the men who are operating in that delusion of like
thinking you can save her, thinking you can love her through it?
Yeah. Boy. God damn, you bringing back memories with that one, boy.
Yeah. Yeah, you think you can date her? Hey, cranes in the sky.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You thought you could smoke it away, drink it away. You thought that you can kick it so better, you can give her so much.
Mm-hmm. So it is new lot. Well, one thing I really, people really have to change. They have to be willing to change their mind and open to changing their mind or open up to new things. If you try to force something, it ain't gonna go.
Well, and some people just won't adapt to something new. Mm-hmm. Unless they're hungry. But you don't want a hungry person. Because it's a double-edged sword.
Because they do anything to eat.
They do anything to eat, and at times, sometimes they'll bite you.
No, I agree.
Like old girl said, like once the guy wasn't useful anymore. Now she's making waves on social media. Yeah. Now she's getting notoriety and she's going viral, dissing a person trying to do right by her.
Yeah, that'd be my thing. It just be the good guys out here that be getting got. Like, girl, especially the ones that want to be took in 3 kids, bro.
Well, they used to happen back in the days, and hey, let me tell you something, man. I was thinking about this the other day. Like, people don't realize, like, our grandparents, they went through the same thing too. It just wasn't no social media. Mm-hmm. Like, a lot of your uncles and aunties, they all ain't got the same daddy.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Oh yeah.
So what ends up happening is, your big mama young. Know what I'm saying? And she outside. Then all of a sudden she meet a guy. She meet a good guy. One of those jobs I was talking about. Mm-hmm. He take in somebody else's kids. And once he takes somebody else's kids, you know what I'm saying? And that was what it usually happens. Mm-hmm. Then the dude that had the kids with, he'd be a Rolling Stone. He got a lot of kids. So it's kind of like, because once she got married and the other grandpa came in and started, taking care of all the kids. Or once grandpa came in and started, making a life and putting some structure together. Mm-hmm. Now she feel like she better than the dude that she had the baby
before. Because she leveled up.
That's it. That's why they taught them that. They was like, girl, I only reason I got with this dude who was quote unquote a coal miner, even though I feel like I was better than him. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you to go get your degree so you don't have to give nobody. But you still need to, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So though our regular guys, to the average woman, the average guy ain't good enough.
Yeah.
Our love and what we bring isn't good enough. Because all of them want.
Yeah.
6 inches, 6 feet.
No, they ain't asked for 6 no more. They asked for 8. They asked for 8 because of the stove. They be getting the big boy from the stove now, so it's 8 now.
Bruh, they just like, hey, what that thing? I saw this other day, man. I got
8 inches, good looking, faithful, God fearing, thug, pay his tithes on time though, family man, but also a millionaire at the same time.
Yeah, I saw this thing, man.
Love his mama, but don't love his mama more than he loves you. Mm-hmm. Or anybody else. Has boundaries with his mom, has boundaries with everybody but you. I
would like your interpretation or how you understand help me.
We're not gonna play the whole thing. I just wanted to hit this.
What does God mean by when He created Eve to be Adam's helpmeet? Because I feel as though if you're building a house and I come to help you, that means I have some of the same capacities to do what you do. Go.
Here we go. If you can do it, I can do it. When an architect designs a house, it's usually just one. The only time help shows up is when the designs and the plans are approved. So when you think of helpmeet, what that means is that the design and the plans have been approved. So it's not that you can do it, I can do it. It's that I'm only here to help build what you already got in you, the design and the plan. So it's not that if you can do it, I can do it. No, that's not it. The help me means that everything that's within you, I come to help you build that.
Okay, I just wanted to get that last little part. It's a whole thing. We're gonna put it up, but they kind of tie into what we're saying. You know, everybody has a job and a role. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And we're getting too far off the roles. And it's like I hear women who say stuff like what she says, and I also hear women say stuff like, you know, I want a guy to take care of me. That's not what a guy's ever supposed to do. They kind of go back to dating. Mm-hmm. If God gave me the manuscript of how to do life, when you come in, you helping me make our life better. My job ain't to make your life better. My job is to make our life better.
Yeah.
And you're gonna come in and help out with that as well. You gonna work too. Mm-hmm. But the work is gonna be a little different.
Yeah.
That's why the 50-50,
not gonna be the same work.
why the 50-50 argument is so ridiculous. Because if I'm at work working the 13 hours, when I come home, it shouldn't be nothing for me to do at home. But the problem was, going back to when I said the women wanted to have a soft life and the kept life, now these brothers come home, and they gotta do all of this stuff because she feel like she been home by herself, she been slaving, she been, you know what I'm saying? Now, he has felt bad because once again, he come from these, you know what I'm saying? So now he feels bad. Now he comes in, he wanna take over that too.
Yep.
And that's what they call what a man is. That's what they call. It's kind of tied into the dating. That's what they call. That's what the dating is. And that's what you know what I'm saying. That's what you're supposed to do. And you do this because you do this to get me. And if you can't get me and accept me for who I am, accept my kids, accept all the other stuff, then I'm gonna leave you. But you ever notice most women now are getting famous off the backs of them degrading men. Mm-hmm. Men don't get famous off degrading women. Women are getting famous off degrading men.
And they gonna say Kevin Samuels. They gonna be like, but Kevin Samuels.
See, Kevin actually told the truth.
Yeah, and I don't think he was.
No,
I don't think
he
he was
wasn't degrading. He was really trying to show you something.
Yeah, yeah.
I think about Kevin all the time. I watch a lot. I've been in the gym watching it. I be like, bro, he was teaching like, hey, you don't qualify for that. Mm-hmm. But everybody think they qualify for everything.
Yeah, yeah. We delusional as hell.
Yeah.
Delusional as hell. You're right. Every day I think, yeah, that same here.
We all think we qualify for it. Like okay, you do films. You put the work in. So you dreaming to be shoulder to shoulder with Tyler Perry, not to be the next Tyler Perry, shoulder to shoulder with Tyler Perry. You know what I'm saying? That's foreseeable. Mm-hmm. Nigga, a nigga outside cutting grass. Your lawn man can't think he you. Mm-hmm. Because he ain't putting that work in. He putting some work in, but he ain't putting that work in.
Yeah.
He putting work in on this. So he gonna be on
which is all commendable.
It's all commendable. So he gonna be on a different level. But the problem is everybody think they deserve the same thing. If that makes sense to you.
It's a bunch of habitual line hoppers or level hoppers.
Level hoppers.
Just hopping on different levels. I think I'm here.
Yeah, but see the thing is, the problem is we use the work leveler to the dating leveler.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we measuring two different things.
Yeah, so the women be like, oh, out your league, a caliber. And you be like this, why is it a caliber? Oh, because she dated multiple millionaires. She got babies with multiple millionaires. So did she marry? Did her and the millionaire and God get together and come together as one? Oh no, she ain't want that. Oh, okay. Well, we on the same. We on different type of time anyway. So that's my 2 cents.
Yeah. Oh man. Hey, big bro, we preaching.
Yeah.
And sometimes I just gotta give him some videos, and he gonna give y'all carry on need. I ain't got to this point because because of him. Like
because I just see it. I look at it. I can see it.
Yeah.
I can see the parallels, the correlations.
Yeah.
I can see the delusion on both sides.
Yeah. Yeah. And it exists on both sides, so we ain't saying it just women don't for y'all.
And then some people gonna be like, well, it's the guy, 'cause the guy do. That two things can be true. Cause the guys do it, because the thing is, y'all been lied to for so long. They think that, hey, the best way to approach it is to lie to her.
Yep.
Hey, he got to live here for 3 years for lying.
Yep. I'm trying to go 4. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No, you right. Hey, man. Y'all need to hit that like button.
Come on,
Y'all
man.
need to subscribe, comment. Come on, man. Join this conversation. Put some questions in there. Go answer them too. I'm just trying to quickly, anything else that happened. We gonna touch on it. I know.
It's been quiet. It's been quiet around the water cooler.
You know what that means.
It's
something brewing around the corner. And you know what I'll be saying to myself? Every now and then it just pops up in my mind. I'll be like, Jada Pinkett Smith just too quiet right now. She just too quiet. It's just too quiet. I don't know what happened, but like.
I mean, hey, I did see Kim K out there sitting on the robot lap. Sitting on the
Oh, that's her man now? Oh,
that's my man. Yeah, wow.
now we got to worry about hearing that. I can't wait till they drop some AI bitches. I can't wait. Can't wait. I'm gonna put a lot of y'all to shame. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, man, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Go to the TikTok, go to the Instagram, and it's just join this movement. We just want better. My goal, I want better men out here. I just want better men that know better, that do better. Cause the girl who was talking about the simp and her husband was simp, bruh, I don't want that to happen to none of y'all.
Yeah, and have understanding like the older gentleman. Not the old head, the older gentleman.
Yeah. So make sure y'all ain't out here getting played, and make sure she with you for you and not what you can do or your resources. And because you see, once the resources dried up, she straight left him. It was a month. It was a month. She was out there 30 days. So as soon as he left, and that was another thing in the video she said. She was like, he lost his job and in that 30 days, he asked her if she could cover it. She said, yeah, I will if you pay me back.
If you pay me back.
He said no. And she thought that was crazy because she should pay her back. And I'm like, in a household that we both live, I got to pay you back?
But that would happen. You be dating their ass to death. I got to pay you to be with me.
Yeah.
This pay for play.
Shit, y'all might as well go hire some of these failed actresses in LA. Just hire them. Shit, if it's a role.
No, because they did it. Never mind.
You're right. It's gonna be.
Never mind.
Y'all gonna say racketeering. We racketeering, right?
Trafficking.
Niggas damn nothing, but hey, man. Until the next time, I'm Comedian Lonnie.
I'm the Flash, and we out. Peace.